It's Tima and Sierra from the Divine Hook podcast, and we just want to do a quick little recap on this weekend's fight with Boots Ennis and Usima Lima. So we were there live in Philly. If you tuned into our live,
Philly was different, but it brought a lot of excitement. It was a lot of excitement.
It did.
It was jam packed in there, full of fans. Philly had, a rough week, and Boots managed to bring it back up to speed and put his cape on and put on for Philly at the end of the week. So that was one success for Philly this week.
Yes, because they did have a bad week with the Phillies eliminated. The Eagles lost to the Giants. So Boots did come and save.
He saved the day.
Yeah, he did. He really did.
So.
Now, let's talk about that. The knockout. It 2 minutes. I didn't have enough time to snap pics because it happened so fast.
It happened really fast.
You see the walkout, start of the main event, and it was over, right? So we saw that knockdown. That first knockdown happened really quick. Lima got back up, and I was like, okay, all right.
I thought they were going to continue on, but it just kept saying round one. So I was like, oh.
Yes, no.
He didn't make it.
He didn't make it. Lima seemed really disappointed and upset. He got a quick check.
Yeah, I mean, it was a quick check, but I don't think anybody, that prepares for a fight
doesn't want to go out that way.
Yeah, I don't think he thought.
No.
And I think he just underestimated. It's like, if you rewatch the clips, he was just caught off guard. I mean, by every shot he was caught off guard. He just couldn't get his balance in, his foot together, his working around the ring. Boots was just had him at every angle. So
body shots was getting to it. Like, my boy was defeated because his face looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Lima's face, looked clean. It wasn't really anything, going on there. But I think those body shots is what did it to him. And as much as we were all seeing his highlights and we thought, Lima's powerful and strong, it was just not enough to defeat Boots.
It wasn't because Boots comes with strategy, and like Boots said at the end, he came in there. He was trying to fight smart. And, Boots is not like that. So don't try to figure out Boots, because Boots is going to... He pretty much figured him out before he even got a chance.
We definitely saw that.
Yeah.
So definitely now, with this tune-up out of the way, we're welcoming Boots to 154. He did say this is his division.
Yeah.
He called out Charlo.
He called out everybody.
Okay, he said, what's that dude's name? Bakran?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so Bakran tweeted, said, I'm ready. So they're responding. Oscar De La Hoya responded. Feed Boots, right? We need to feed him now. Like, this was a nice little tune-up, but I don't think we want to see any more tune-ups. Go ahead and get the big dogs. Let's get Ortiz. I think that's a big fight that the fans want.
Of course, everybody wants that. And one thing about 154, it's a strong division, and I don't see anybody in that division ducking him. You know what I'm saying? So he's gonna have to go through all of them. I don't think that anybody's just gonna say, here, Boots, take my belt, like, just have it.
And if he doesn't fight Ortiz next, he could go after what's his name, Baru, who just is the interim. So so just go after that. Take that belt. Just saying, just start doing something in division. But we don't want to see no more tune-ups. No more
tune-ups, because he's good. He just needs to put
himself
out
there. That's
my
thing.
Yeah, he just has to put himself out there.
He has skills. So I think, he has all the tools in the box. So I just feel like he needs to now take over 154. We saw what he did at 147. So I think now
he's very talented and not to be underestimated by anybody. I don't think anybody should underestimate him. But Ortiz is...
Who do you have? Ortiz versus Boots?
Ortiz.
Wow.
I feel like Ortiz is going to walk him down, dog him.
That's actually interesting.
Yeah.
I'm like 50-50. I can see Ortiz winning, but I see Boots because Boots is special in that ring. I don't want to do this whole, Ortiz is not a champion, never been a champion.
Yeah.
So I don't want to do all that. I don't want to go by that. I just want to go by skills. And I want to see how Ortiz does against Lubin. This fight coming up.
Yeah, that fight coming up.
I want to see that.
That'll be a great statement. That's how you're going to judge it. So, So maybe I should take back that. Once I see that fight, then maybe I can make a clear judgment on what he can do against Boots, because they're both great fighters, of course, and they both have strategy in the ring. They both know how to read the ring, cut off the ring. So, I guess it kind of depends.
So again, now we're looking forward to Ortiz fighting, because I think this is going to determine, what, Boots is going against in the future. And I hope 2026 is going to be a big year for boxing. A lot of good fights.
Very promising.
So it's a lot. We want to see Devin Haney beat Norman. vice versa.
Yeah, it might be vice versa. We don't know. That would be a crazy upset.
Yeah, but what would happen for Devin Haney in 2026? We will get a rematch. Does he move on? Like, what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
We have Rolly Romero and what?
Pacquiao. Rolly Romero and Pacquiao. That is what they're aiming for.
Next. We have a lot of good fights coming up. We're gonna end the year strong. So 2026, I think that's gonna be a lot of great fights that are lined up, I guess. So, again, Philly, thank you so much for having us. It was amazing. It was fun. The fans are awesome. She was a little scared out in Philly. It was her first time in Philly. It was her first time. But yeah, it was fun. The vibes were great. People showed out. Yeah, I love that people showed out for.
They had a good support system. He definitely has a good support system there in Philly.
His fans love him. Yes, they do love him in Philly. So it was great to see him, and definitely stay tuned to what Bozy has to say about what's next for Boots. So guys, thank you for joining the Divine Hook podcast. We'll see you again soon.
Ta-ta. Bye.
Wait. You heard what he said in the ring? Call out everybody. All right, there you go. Ideally, we don't care. We want whoever got the belt.